Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about a very interesting feature that you can actually utilize from the branded app section. In other words, if you have a branded app, when you go into the back end of your loyalty dashboard, you'll see something called customers over here, right here, customers. And these are the customers that have downloaded your app. So what you can do is actually give the customers points either in dollar value or in points itself. So for example, let's say I have a customer here and you want to give them points for any reason that you wish. You want to give them points because they came in and they made an order, but you forgot to give them the sauce, or you forgot to give them the beans on the side, and they called back and they said, oh, you forgot to give me the beans with my burrito, or you forgot to give me the rice with my noodles. You can actually come here and say, I apologize for the inconvenience. I'm going to send you $2 to your app, right? To their app. So, and it'll automatically calculate how much it's worth in points. So this is automatically calculated. So you can either give them in points or you can give them in dollar value. So if the rice was $2 and you forgot to give them the $2 rice, you can come here and just write $2. And then you can say customer satisfaction or customer service. So you can say rice, forgot to give rice. And then you can press notify customer. The cool thing about notify customer is that once you check this box, they'll get a push notification saying that you got some points added to your account. And then also when they go to the app and press the rewards section, they'll see this message there, why they got the $2. That way they understand how that happened. So for example, let's go ahead and try this out. I'm gonna give this customer $2. When I do that, they will get a push notification within the next maybe 30 seconds or so. And then on their phones, they'll see that section, the reason why they got the app. So I'm also gonna find out right here too. So I'm gonna go here, and then it says manually updated, obviously because I did it manually from here. I gave them 720 points, and the source was from the website because I'm on the laptop right now. And of course, if they have an iPhone or Android, doesn't really matter which device they have, they'll get these 720 points added to their account. So the nice thing about it is you can see it from here. So let's suppose you made a mistake. You go, oh, wrong customer. This is supposed to be for somebody else. You can come back here and remove it. You can say, oh, I can say remove it right here. A mistake only given to the wrong customer. Again, this is very rare, this may happen, but I'm just showing you that you can remove or add, okay? So you can do either or, right? So I can come back here. In this case, you may not want to notify the customer because it was a mistake, but it's up to you. You can notify the customer. But I'm just giving you an idea that this is possible, that you can do that. But let me give you another example, okay? Let's say here's how it got removed. But let's say a customer calls you, and sometimes customers are very honest. They will tell you, they'll say, hey, I got my order today, and I noticed you guys gave me 2 burritos instead of 1. And most times the restaurant says, oh, you can enjoy the second burrito. It was a mistake we made. But the customer insists and says, no, I wish to not be given this burrito because I feel bad that you give me extra burrito. And then you can say, okay, you know what, I will since you have the branded app with us, if you insist, I will deduct that from your account. So you can say $5.95 for the burrito. Given customer was given 2 burritos. Okay. So, and you can remove the $5.85 from their account, which is this amount. So you're probably wondering, how does it know how many points to deduct? I'll show you that to you in a second. So again, these are like situations that will probably never happen. Nobody's going to call you and say, you gave me 2 burritos, you give me 3 cup of rice, you give me extra this or extra that. But the idea here is that this feature, if you use your creativity, you can do a lot of things with it. You can come here and give points to customers. It's almost like, in a way, it's almost like a gift card if you think about it. You can just issue points. Let's say a customer comes in and says, oh, my mom shops here a lot. I would like to give her $20 worth of points. You can take the money from the customer and ask for the person's name. You can look them up here and then give them $20, right? Add it. And now it's $20 given to this customer because their daughter or son came to the business and wanted to buy on their behalf, right? So that's another way you can do it. Paid for by son for mother. Okay, so you can do something like that. So now this person here will get 20 bucks. You just take the money from the customer. Obviously they're probably in front of you at the store and they want to buy it from their mother, maybe for Mother's Day, and then you just take the money and give them 20 points and they'll get notified. Now they got 7,200 points valued at $20. So now the other question that may come up is, how does it know how much points to give them? Well, that's basically calculated based on your loyalty settings. So right now I have 360 points equals $1, and I can change that. I can say, you know what, I'd like to be 500 points equals $1, right? So I can change it, or I can say 100 points equals $5, right? I really changed the numbers now. Again, you don't want to do this too much because you're changing the program too much. You want to stick with one point program and stay consistent across the board and across the times. But then again, you can offer certain days, double point days, right? You can do stuff like that. So in this case here, if I change it here, now when I go back to the customers app again, and let's say a scenario comes up where this customer, you want to give them points. Now the calculation is going to be based on the new one I just set up, right? So if I give $5, it's going to be 100 points, right? Why is that? Let me show you why again. So again, if you look at 100 points equals $5, so I go back to loyalty. That's because I told it 100 points is $5, right? That's how it knows that. So if I put $10, it will be $200 points. So watch, I'll show you again. I go back here, and then I go to this person here, or any person of your liking, and then you can say $10 here. Now it's going to be 200 points, right? Say Mother's Day gift. Paid for by daughter. Okay, there you go. Add it. Notify customer. Customer gets a push notification. They'll see the message on their app, and they'll know that their daughter or son got that for them. Again, if the daughter or son tells you not to tell their mother because it's a surprise, you don't have to make a note. You can just say Mother's Day gift. You know, you can write whatever, but remember, whatever you write here, the customer can see it. So just kind of know what to write here based on the situation. The other cool thing is about this feature is you can actually look up the customer's name. So let's say you have lots of customers here, and then somebody shows up and says, you know, my son shops here a lot because there's a high school across the street, and I want to give him some points so that way he has money on his account, so you can always buy from your business. And you can say, what's the person's name, and then you can look it up, and you know, you can say, let's say the name is Smith. I'm just making a name up here. Type in the word Smith, and then once it finds it, you just click on it, and then the mother or the parent says, you know, I would like to add $100 to my child's account because they come here a lot, and I would like to have them prepared for next semester or the next 2 months, whatever they want to pay for. Now you can write in here adjusted, paid by mother or parents, or something like that. Or you don't have to write anything here, and then you can put this, and the child will get a message that their account is filled up with this much money or this much value, right? The value is 2,000, but as we know, that's based in points. The reason why we show both is because when they first open the app, it'll show 2,000, but then they can see how much it's worth in dollar value as well, right? So they have total of 2,350 points added to their total so far based on these numbers. So if I add these up, right, it'll come out to that. So let's go ahead and do the math here. I have 100, 200, 400, and then I deduct 50 because I took 50 away, so it's 350 plus 2,000, so they have 2,350 points. Okay, And that's how you do that. Just an interesting feature I want to tell you about. So when you do get the branded app, you will get this feature with it, and you can start taking advantage of it right away to help get more customer loyalty from it. All right, thank you so much. See you in the next video.